Alright guys, welcome back to another one. I am the Gold Standard, and today we are going over how to beat Bonney with Enel. Now, what's cool about this matchup is that Enel actually has answers for all of the key cards in the Bonney deck, so having a thorough understanding of which cards to use at which times in the Enel matchup is what this strategy comes down to. So guys, if you find anything in this video helpful, please like, subscribe, it really does help the channel, and let me know what you guys think of this matchup. I personally love playing it from both sides. First, let's talk about what I'm looking for in an opening hand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about it in relation to key cards in the Bonney deck. The first most important card that you're looking for in your opening hand is you need to see Rygo, because that's the only thing that gets rid of Zoro, and you have to get rid of Zoro as soon as he hits the field. Now guys, there can be a temptation to use Rygo on something like maybe Arrested Kid, or even in times Basil, but unless you have like 3 of them in your hand, you really want to prioritize saving them for Zoro. The other one you're looking for is Gedatsu, because Gedatsu removes all of their 5 costs and 4 costs. The other thing you're looking for is Luffy, because Luffy also removes 4 costs, but in particular, I like to use Luffy to remove their 2-drop Rosinante. And finally, Yamato is the other clutch card in this, because Yamato, especially in the later game, is actually strong enough a lot of times to remove Odie if they do drop it, depending on your life situation, and even Kid, depending on what the game state is. But at the bare minimum, she can get rid of something like a Cavendish very easily, or Rosinante, or even Rouge. The secondary cards that I'm looking for in this matchup outside of those top 4 are Katakuri, because Katakuri you can put back the Hody Jones, the Kid, and in particular Basil, because Basil can be hugely problematic in this matchup, and you can put all 3 of those back into their life. And then finally, the last card that I'm looking for is Flampe. And I'll get more into this later, but Flampe can be very useful in this matchup. So knowing that those are the cards you're looking for in your opening hand, here is the general strategy for Bonney. First, what you're going to be doing is starving Bonney out. And this is because it keeps Bonney at 5 life, and so you can use Gedatsu to remove things like your Rouge when they play it, Cavendish, or any other 5 drops that they have. So early game, you have to starve them out and use your removal. In the mid game, what you're doing is you're focusing on building your board in the form of Gedatsu, potentially Luffy, because you'll want that for later. I play the Ace. You might not always be playing Ace, but maybe Kikunojo, something like that, and Enel. And if they are attacking into you, you are attacking into their board to clear it and draw resources from their hand, but you still aren't attacking life at this point. And then finally, late game, what you're doing is you're putting down your big body. So Yamato to continue the removal theme, sometimes Katakuri to put back a Kid, potentially a Basil or a Hody into their life, and there are times where you just put Ace down because that's what you have and you need a big body. Now, you aren't attacking into life until you've built up this big board and you've burned all the resources that you can from their hand or cleared their board. And so this is the big thing with Enel, which is being patient as long as you can until you can build up your big board and finish the game. Now, I will say, guys, that there is a world where you run into a very good Bonney player, and what they'll do is they'll typically starve you back at least a little bit. And this stops you not only from drawing cards, but it keeps your Rygo offline so that you won't be as incentivized to use it against Zoro if they do put it down. Because if you're at 4 life, it's kind of painful to use a Rygo. And this same Bonney player, what they'll do to further derail your plans is they'll play Basil, because Basil's extremely hard to remove, in conjunction with Hody, because it takes their life and it stops the Gedatsu from removing the 5 drops and things like that. In that case, what you end up having to do is in the mid game, you really have to focus on clearing the board, and even sometimes in the later game, but you have to think about using your key cards to make very smart trades, because what they'll do is they'll rest one of your characters, they'll block something, and then they can just swing back. And so a lot of times what I'll do is just dedicate a lot of Dawn to removing one of their key cards. So in particular, maybe a Kid is down, and so you can play something like a Gedatsu to remove this and then attack heavy into the Kid. The other thing in that world, and this is why I talked about Flampe being important, is if they're not going to take your life, a lot of times what you can do is take your own life if you know that you're going to be playing Rygo sooner than later. I will say that if they are starving you guys, there is a plus side to that, which is if they starve you enough, Yamato can actually still remove Zoro, because I've had games where I've been at 9 life and I just play a Yamato down and it just gets rid of their Zoro. It also can get rid of Kid, Hody, it really is a double-edged sword for them. So running into this Bonney is where decision-making with Enel becomes critical. And so in that respect, guys, I really urge you to go back to the opening hand that I talked about. That's the reason why I talked about those pairings in particular at the beginning. So get to know them and start to build your lines of play around those ideas. Cool, guys, that's everything I've got on this matchup. Really, I hope it does help you. Again, guys, if you did find any of this useful, please like, subscribe, all of that. It does help the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get into the gameplay, and I'll see you next time. All right, we are in it with Bonney, and I have my Raigos. I have some Gidatsu removal. I'm going to go ahead and just keep this because you need Raigo to get rid of their Zoro. And we'll see what kind of Bonney this is, because if they attack in, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Got an Onami for maybe later where I can, you know, potentially banish something in the late game. Got a share Hoshi, so I can adjust my hand a little. Tentatively looking sort of optimistic as far as opening hands go. As far as starting a game goes. They draw your Rouge, cool. Yeah, get this out of here. Hopefully they play your Rouge next and we just get Atsu it. Hopefully they attack us here. That would actually be ideal. That would actually be ideal. Awesome. And we get a Yamato. Cool. You love to see it. Get this guy out of here. So I got another one of these for a Cav when they play that. Depending on what our life situation looks like, because they might maybe start starving me. I don't know, we'll see. Another your Rouge. I guess I just get rid of it. The Cav is the thing that bothers me more in this. Ooh, that's actually not bad right now. Or in this matchup, because I can just keep it. So let's go here, get rid of him, end off the turn. So, okay, they baby 5. What are they searching for here? They're running the baby 5 search, so they're looking for what, 10 drop? Oh, they are playing the 8. I love this card. This card in this matchup particularly because, well, in the deck I run, you can drop the 5 drop Luffy and it protects a couple things, including your Rosinante 2 drop. And it also turns the Enel ability offline. So, I don't know. It's a fun little tech I use. Ah, there's the Cav. That's the one that I didn't want to see. Oh, there we go. Got the answer for it. I'm sorry, man. But we are drawing pretty well right now. See ya. 10 drop. Oof, 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 oof. Alright. Sure. Definitely take that. See, even this in this matchup sort of can help because they'll want to rest this a lot of times instead of an attacker. And it's just kind of funny. So, see ya. Drop a cat. That's fine. So they get 6, 7. There's the Zoro. See ya. Sorry, bro. So sorry. Oh man, I feel like such a jerk when I play Enel, guys. I might even just get another body in. Oh man. Nah. This is nice because now I can actually rest your Rouge if they find another or something like that. So the problem is that I burned 2 there, so they definitely run another Zoro, and you know, that can be a problem. That can be a problem for us, guys. So this turn I think I get Yamato in, following turn I get Enel in. Okay, so the 8 drop into something. Some 5? They don't even play a 5 drop. Okay, well, we recover some life here. No targets, unfortunately. End the turn. Another 8. Ooh, into Cav, cool. I mean, I could clear this, probably. Oh, man, I am so sorry, dude. I am just so sorry. Oh, man, am I sorry. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. That's alright. So what do we do here? Let's go 8. I forgot about that completely. I should have attacked this first and then played this. Totes forgot. Totes forgot, guys. Yes, yes, give us counter. Cool. And end turn there. 8 on 6. even bother giving him any of this? Sure. Actually. Because I can protect some other stuff. Yeah, so the 10 drop, okay, freeze some stuff. We're gonna swing again with the Cav, I'm assuming, to get some Dawn back. Yeah, take that. Perfect. Because now we swing into the Cav. No, we don't take this one because they're gonna attack again. So we give them a 2 here. They swing with this. Huh, do I take that one? Do I take that one? Yeah, we take that one. And we trash. What am I gonna trash here? I don't think I'll need this. Okay. Okay. So they got 1 up. We need to get rid of that Cav for sure. I think I might load one of these into life. Yeah. So let's go 8 on the Cav. See if we can get him. Cool, we get the Cav. Get this, load one of these into their life, and end the turn. So here, I mean, they might clear board. We'll see. We'll just have to see what they do here. Man, that one turn was hilarious where I drew into another Gidatsu, because I could have actually attacked into their Rosie and finished him off. Yeah, we don't need you. Don't have a lot of 2K, which is surprising. So, do they have Rush? Potentially they have a Hody. We'll take this one. I should use the trigger, actually, because I need some cards, so I'm going to. What do we trash here? We'll trash... Aces are pretty solid right now. I probably won't need this. Okay, because I have the Rush Ace. They swing here, so I gotta look out for a Hody. And Hody is 8, so I can take this. I'm actually just gonna keep it at a 2K. Because what do we got? A Hody coming? Oh, Cav. That's not what I wanted to see there. Not at all what I wanted to see there. How boring. How absolutely boring. Yeah, we'll do this. Gives us 1 there. And we ace and attack again and get rid of it, I believe. Yeah, we'll go here, gain a life, and get rid of it. He does have a lot of attackers this turn, which can be a problem, but he's also only got 1 card in his hand, so we'll kind of see. These could be some massive attacks. That's the big problem here. I got a bunch of 2K, I've got some 1s. Okay, they get to search off. I mean, this is the Bonney matchup. You just kind of hang out with each other. You become good friends. You talk about your life's dreams and ambitions. You know, you just kind of make it work. Cool. I'll take it because now, yes, very cool. This is all great for me. Yeah, I mean, I hope he attacks with these 2. And then we just clear this board. So what can he do here? He could potentially do another, and then a Hody again. So I'm going to take this. I'm not going to use this trigger this time. Actually, I will use it. What do we trash in here? We'll trash Shirahoshi. And I don't think I need a Yamato. We'll trash a Yamato. I don't think I need another ace, do I? I might. It's probably better safe than sorry, just in case. Okay. So a 10 comes through. Yeah, there's the Hody. Draws a card. Goes 9. And then then he can go 11. Can I block out of the 11? Because I kind of want to bait him into attacking with this. So I can go 3, 8, 10, 12. So I can get out of that one. And he's only got one card. And then I've got an ace. So we're going to take that. Yeah. He does a 10. Cool. So we go here, here, and here. And all of that's good. Yeah, pass that turn, my dude. I'm assuming he has a counter in his hand here. So we'll do one swing here to get... I might even actually just do it here. And then try and swing like this on this or something. Because he's going to rest this afterwards. And... they quit just then. I mean, yeah, so he had one counter. Yeah, dang it, guys. I wanted to finish that because the end of that game is very... Well, it's just interesting how it plays out. Because we definitely get this out with the first attack. He burns that. They rest this. We attack with this to kill that. We kill that. I use this to kill that. And then I get a 10 in and I kill this again. So he only has 2 attackers. Yeah, so he's done. Alright, well,